Hi everyone, and welcome to Tutorial 5 on the Hammer Trading Platform. The purpose of today's tutorial is to show you how to trade in the platform. As a quick overview, what we have so far is a dashboard window. We have a Level 2 window linked to a time and sales window. We have a portfolio containing some well-known tickers. We have a historical chart here on the left with one-day period. And we also have an intraday chart with 5 minutes. Before we start trading, we have to open an account view window by pressing Account View from the dashboard and selecting the account. Now I see 5 accounts. In most cases, you will only see one. Here's the window that opens up. Here we have a Positions tab, which shows the open positions. There is nothing here because I have no open positions. It has a Transactions tab where all my transactions for the day can be seen. For example, in the top section are the filled orders. Remaining cancels and rejects are in the bottom part. We can fill a root transaction by selecting different statuses from the drop-down menu. For example, here's how we get all fills. Here's how we get all buy fills. Here are opened orders. Currently none. And by selecting all, we can see the entire history for the day. Then we have the Balances tab, which contains the equity value. This is the starter day equity value. You can see that I started the day with $1,000. Then we see the realized P&L. I realized a $6.21 loss. That leaves me with just over $993 in remaining equity. And because my allowed leverage is 1 to 5, you multiply this equity plus the realized P&L to get your total BP number. Currently, it's about $4,970. As you can see, the entire BP is available because I have no open orders taking any BP. From the main menu, we have Account Selection. Here we can select the account we will trade in. We can open a new trade ticket and a new account view window and a new trade log. So let's go for the View tab, where we can increase and decrease font size depending on our preferences. And we can also choose a different color set. I just leave it the way it is. Now the next thing we need for proper trading is a trade log. The trade log is the window that basically shows your system messages regarding your activity. You will see all your orders here when placing them, whether they're accepted or not. You will see your rejects if an order results in an error. Essentially, you see the chain of events for your trading day. And now, once we have these two windows in place, we know how much BP we have and how much our equity is. Here we see our history and we can start trading. Now I'll start with my favorite way, which is trading straight from the Level 2 window. And then I will show you all the rest of the options for trading. So first, we have the order attributes here at the top. We have the order type. drop-down market, limits, stop market, stop limit. We have the order size. We have the limit price, display size. We have the time in force, special instructions, and the destination list. Now for the destination list. On top of the list is the Smart Order Router, which I suggest you use in case of speed of execution is your top priority. Then we have all the official exchanges like Amex, ARCA, BATS, EG, EDGEX, New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, etc. These are ordered in an alphabetical way. At the end of the official exchange list, we have DQOP, which is a broker-assisted order for the open, and we have Raven, which is a broker-assisted order for the pools. Then we have a separator, and we have listed all the dark venues currently available. So we have PDQs, AtMid, we have Credit Suisse, we have Dark VPS, we have JP. This is the Merrill Lynch, Dark Route, the Morgan Stanley, etc. At the end of the dark venue list, we have a market maker route, Two Sigma, and then the third section contains all the algorithmic routes. This is what you can take from here. So in order to submit an order here, let's first open a less volatile ticker like USO. Let's start with sending a limit order away from the market. Now I see the market is trading at $44.15. So let's say we want to send a limit order for 100 shares at $44 with the display size 100 to the Smart Order route. After you finish with all the selections, just press Buy. Now, on the first order, for the day you are required to enter the platform password just for security purposes. And then in the trade log, we see Order Placed. It means that your order was accepted. No errors, no rejects. Your order is live on the market. Now, when we go to the Balances window, we can see from the total BP of nearly $5,000, we have placed an order for $4,400, which leaves us with roughly $500 in available BP. If you want to cancel the order, you have two ways to do it. One is to press Cancel All in the Level 2 window, and the next is from the Transactions tab in your account view. See, it says that the order is open, and it gives you this red X. By pressing it, you can easily cancel it. So let's now filter for all open orders and make it easier for us and just press the X. So now we can see it says Cancel Order Submitted. And cancel, it was finally canceled. We no longer have an order on the market. This is for sending a limit order. Let's try to send a market order. We have to select Market. We select Size and press Buy. You see, we immediately received an execution. If you go to the Positions tab now, we see that we have 100 shares, long position from $44.52. The fill is also shown here on the Level 2 window for some time. Now we want to close out, again with a market order, so we select Market, select the size, 100 shares, and press Sell. As you see, the order was filled, and we realized a $1 loss. If we go to the Balances window, you can see that from the starting realized of negative $6.21, we now have negative $7.21. And we no longer have used BP, and all our BP is free for use. This is how you trade from the Level 2 window. Now let me show you some settings regarding trading. If we go to the settings from the dashboard and select Application Settings, we can go to the Trading section and select Accounts. So here we have the default account used for trading. If you have only one, it will be automatically populated. I have 5, but I am using only the first one, so I am not changing this. Now, one of your most important settings are, from the Order Settings tab, you can select a default route. I have selected a smart one because in times of high volatility, you do not want to be selecting a route. A smart order router is fast enough for execution, and it will scroll through the available routes in order to fulfill your order. Then I've checked this box. It says Level 2 route to select at MMID. This is because I like to be able to choose price and destination by double-clicking on the Level 2 window. So let's say I want to put a limit order on NASDAQ at $44.45. I just double-click, and now NASDAQ is automatically filled here and a price. I only input the size and press Buy. Now the trade log says Order Placed. By checking this Level 2 box, you can select your price and destination by double-clicking here. So now your order is shown on the Level 2 window. You can cancel it by pinpointing it with a mouse and pressing X. The trade log says Order Canceled. Now the second way to trade is from the chart. I prefer to go to the 5-minute chart. In order to enable trading, you have to go to the Trading tab and press the checkbox Enable Chart Trading. Once you do this, you have this very important setting of ARM Auto Transmit. Basically, now when it is not checked, your order is populated from all these settings, and your place has to confirm before sending the order. So let's do this. Let's put 100 share size. Let's select here from this bar a limit order from the 3 dots button. We select Smart. It's automatically selected here. For default destination of our orders, with the mouse, we select, let's say, $44. We press Buy, and see while moving the mouse, it shows the price levels. So we set $44.01 now. I press the left button, and now we have this floating little bar here. We have to select this green check in order to send the order. Once I press it, we see in the trade log that the order is placed. We can cancel the order by selecting the red X button, and it is ready. Basically, when you don't enable auto transmit, you have to confirm your order before sending it to the broker. If you want to skip the confirmation part, you have to enable ARM auto transmit. This is the warning. You have to agree with it. So now, when I press buy, I select the price level, then press the left button, and my order is sent straight to the market without confirmation. This is for limit orders. You can also send market orders by selecting Market. So now we have 100 share size, Market, press Buy Ask, and the order is filled immediately at $44.52. Now, if you go to the Positions tab, you can see that we have a long position of 100 shares in USO. In order to sell, what you need to do is press Sell Bid. 100 shares sold at $44.49. This is how you trade from the chart. By selecting the order type from this bar, you fill in your default settings here, and then, depending on your preferences, you select Auto Transmit or Disable Auto Transmit. I will disable it for now. Now the next way to trade is through the trade tickets. So here, straight from the chart window, we can press Trade Ticket. And we have this resulting window where we have our trading account, we have shortcuts for opening new trade tickets, account view window, and trade log. We have a Balances tab, which shows our total BP, used BP, and available BP. We have a Level 1 tab, which shows the last price of $44.50, the change from the last close, the current bid, the current ask, volume for the day, and the current time. Below this bar is the quantity bar, where we select the quantity of our orders. Now this bar adjusts to your style of trading, so because we have 0 now, if I select 20 shares, 20 becomes the center. So now we can select up to 400. If I select 100, you can see now the bar is extended to more shares from 100 on the left to 700 on the right. Below the quantity bar, we have the order attributes, where we have the symbol, we have the order type, quantity, limit price, display size, time in force, special instructions, if any, and destination, buy, sell. In the quantity bar, these little buttons, we have a half size from the currently selected. It's 100, so if you press it, automatically it goes to 50. And also, we have times 2, which doubles the current size, so it's 700 shares now. If I press it, it goes to 1,400. Now another interesting attribute we have here is the small pack button, which is right next to the limit price. When you press it, you have a choice of packing your price to the bid, ask, last price, bid point, and on a specific dollar or percentage offset. So let's say you want to pack your price to the bid. Now here you can see the bid is $44.51. This is what is populated in the box. Once this changes, the price in the limit box will change automatically. So if I select Pack to the Ask, it goes to the current ask of $44.52, and it will change automatically with the change of price. Now, another interesting setting that you need to know about is that after you send an order, the default behavior of the platform is to reset all of your settings. In order to prevent this, you can go to Settings, Application Settings, Trading General. See here at the bottom part? You have Trade Ticket, Clear after successful order submission. I want to leave the filled-in information to remain there after I successfully send an order. So I deselect it and press Apply. So now, once I set an order, let's say for 100 shares, I set to $44 buy. Now, here you can see the order is placed, and if you receive an execution, you can quickly press the Sell button as well without populating your destination, size, or price. So let me cancel this order now by going to Transactions window and pressing the red X. This is how you trade from the trade ticket. Another way to trade is from the depth of market. So let's select from the portfolio. I Intel and select depth of market. So what we have here now is we have the ribbon with your data source symbol and pricing. We have the view panels discussed before. And we have the Trading tab. Now the trading is enabled automatically in the depth of market window, but the ARM auto transmit is not. The behavior is the same as auto transmit from the chart. It defines whether you want to send your order to the market with confirmation or without. It's not selected now, so you have to confirm. So let's switch to USO now again. Let me resize this so we can see the depth of market. Let's say we want to place a limit order buy at $44.35. Now, once you hover the mouse, you see the limit button. It's preset. Then we have to send the confirmation. Oops, it's rejected with an invalid order quantity. This is great. I go to the Trading tab, and I see that I haven't defined an order quantity. So I put 100 shares here, and then try again. Now the order is placed. Now you can see how the market is moving up. You can see your pending order. It can be canceled by hovering the mouse over it and pressing the cancel bar. If you want to short, what you can do is also decide the level at which you want to short. So let's say at $44.95. So we go here and see the limit button shows up. With the mouse hover, press it, and then confirm. Now we have a short order at $44.95. Now, once you have an order, Here at the bottom part, you can see there is a Cancel All button. That cancels all of your orders. And there's a Cancel Sell. If you had a buy order at $44.40, let's place one. Now you also have a canceled buy. This is to make it easier to do a multiple cancel of your orders. Now, what we have on top of the window, we went through the Main tab. You know about the View tab. So here you can select to enable or disable all these order types. You can remove the source name as well, and you can include imbalance. Now, the imbalances are published shortly before the close. You wouldn't see any now for this ticker, so I just remove it. And if you don't want to see the level 1 quote, you can remove it too. I think it's better to see it. Here, you can choose to show your balances so you can better see what your available funds for trading are. Okay, this concludes our tutorial. What we learned today is how to trade from the level 2 window, how to trade from the chart, how to trade from the trade ticket, and how to trade from the depth of market window. These were basic settings to get you up and running. I suggest you go through the Help by selecting the file Help and going deeper into settings so you can customize your trading and platform to your liking. Thanks for watching.